Welcome back to the Chop Shop, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we live?
Welcome back to the Chop Shop, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron. Today I'm joined by Walter, Rose, and Zay. Make sure y'all subscribe to the pod. See why he? Let me focus. It was an amazing float. I just wish somebody else would have did it, the possessions earlier when I had looked at you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the pod. All right, make sure y'all subscribe to the pod. We appreciate it. Drop a like, comment down below. And yeah, my peoples.
What's good? What's
How
good,
everybody
bro?
doing? Thanksgiving was
It's been forever since we seen Walt.
What was the last time?
Probably when we filmed.
Yeah. He ain't been coming to hoop. Walt been in the cut.
Probably got a girl.
Yeah.
Nah, I just don't got a membership no more.
I have a guest pass.
in.
Like, what the hell? What
Yeah,
the hell?
No, I just be busy, bro. I'm just trying to get a
Now
good
I'm just-
grade.
Hey, man.
So now you're busy? I thought you didn't have
All that, this is all OChem shit. Shout out my dog for helping me for next semester. That's probably why he been tucked away. He been locked in. I ain't mad at it.
How was y'all's Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
It was good. You know how we get. Mom's ordered a whole bunch of food.
As she should.
I'm not going to hold y'all, bro. I genuinely think I might be lactose intolerant
Oh, you say that?
because the lasagna, the mac and cheese, the baked ziti, I ain't going to hold you, bro. Had my room ranked. Had my room crazy.
But I mean, you got
Timothy walked in the room. He was like, "Holy dick!" I was like, "What the fuck is that?" He was like, "Bro, it stinks in here." I was like, "Nigga, I can't help it." I literally had to go on Amazon and buy these like supplements to help me digest.
Alright,
Like, I'm so sick. No,
Let's relax.
I'm dead ass. I had to buy supplements that contain lactase, which is the enzyme that helps you digest lactose. You know how people are lactose intolerant? Yeah. Because they don't have the lactase enzyme to digest milk. I literally had to buy that shit, and I'm not gonna hold you. It helped. It helped. It did. It's just gas. It's just air. It don't stink.
You just took in a lot at one moment, so it's
Yeah,
like,
but it's like my shit was bad, bro. Like, I'm talking about bubble guts and all.
worse than usual.
Yeah, bro.
But you also ate worse than usual.
Yeah, true. But even still, like, I be at work, I be like blaming it on the patients. They be like, "Whew, this patient smell." I be like, "Yeah, man," knowing damn well my asshole been speaking the last 30 minutes. Like,
That's so foul.
hey man, listen,
Bro, they in the bed and he's getting blamed for that. That's crazy.
yeah, bro. I'm like, damn. You sure we don't have to clean them up?
That's crazy.
Nah, the nurse just changed me. Oh, all right, all right.
Let me call her again.
Sound good. Might need to check. Go ahead and roll over for me. It get like that.
How was your Thanksgiving, Rose?
I have no shame in my game. No cap in my rap.
At the end of the day,
It's going in.
It was good. It was good. I cooked everything. And then my sister
no word.
then my sister cooked her and her boyfriend their vegan stuff. And then yeah, we're throwing the rest of the leftovers away probably tomorrow.
Wow.
Did you try it? Did you try the vegan stuff?
It's not as bad as you think.
Oh, really?
Why y'all throwing the leftovers away?
Oh, we don't really keep stuff over a week in our house.
Why not?
'Cause things have an expiration date.
Yeah, they typically last longer than a week.
You know, her sister's boyfriend is starting his own juice bar.
I'm going to shoot you.
Word?
Why?
Okay.
I'm
Keep going.
Supporting black business. Supporting black business.
Hey, bro, I don't know you, bro. I'm not laughing at you, bro. I'm laughing at Zay, bro.
We're supporting black businesses. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh man.
Thanksgiving was straight.
Yeah.
What was y'all's favorite thing y'all ate on Thanksgiving?
Bro, I'm just mad we didn't have no mac and cheese.
Damn, you didn't have.
You ain't have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving? Did you even really have Thanksgiving?
Yes, he did. He had pupusas and what else?
Did you have mac and cheese?
No.
Baby, did you have mac and cheese?
Of course.
Okay, just checking.
But yeah, like
What happened? Bro, you could literally, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. My mom, she ain't cooked not a single thing. Everything we got, we ordered that shit in. The Caribbean food, we went to Market Street. We got some mac and cheese. She just threw a couple seasonings in there. Market Street. It's the next exit after ours or after mine. I think it's Bethany.
Exchange.
Bethany.
Oh no, Bethany.
Going
Yeah,
south.
yeah, yeah.
It's Bethany. Turn right. It's literally that like supermarket that's like.
By the cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might
Went there, got the mac and cheese, got mashed potatoes. We went to Popeyes. We got the rice and beans, the Cajun turkey.
It was open.
This is before. We didn't
Okay,
go
I
the day
was about
of.
to say,
This is before. We had this shit in the tub.
they throwing down like that on Thanksgiving. Boy.
Nah, hell no.
Don't he do it?
They won't. What else we had? We had chow mein, curry chicken, beef stew, the lasagna, the baked ziti breadsticks from Olive Garden. So
Wait, what was your favorite though?
the mac and cheese.
Okay, what was your
mac and
favorite?
cheese ass nigga?
Probably the dressing or the turkey.
I thought she was about to say juice bar.
bro, you know what I tried for the first time? This Thanksgiving? Stuffing. That shit
You
ass.
just
That shit ass.
Who made it? Or where'd you get it from?
I got no idea, but I want to know anyway.
well,
Like-
he said
Do y'all
What
have
was so
like
ass about it?
The taste, the texture,
nah, like
the color, the smell. You want me to keep going?
nah stuffing
What
really
else was supposed to be ass? Like,
No, I mean, I just think it was whoever made it for you or wherever you got it from.
I feel like
stuffing.
My shit
My
slapped.
bad.
That's what dressing
no,
is.
you're good. Stuffing is
It's just
selective.
seasoned.
I feel like certain people have to make stuffing or you have to get it from somewhere. You
I
can't just
Same
agree.
with mac and cheese.
I agree.
Mm.
I agree.
That's true. Personally, I think Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is absolutely awful.
Yeah, it's real
Wait,
watery.
Wait. What?
Chick-fil-A
I don't
mac
like
and cheese.
Chick-fil-A
What about it?
mac and cheese.
It's not the
think
greatest.
it's
Every
sucks.
time I've gone, it's been straight.
I don't think it's the greatest, but I don't think it's
not
bad
the
though.
greatest, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
it's not.
bad.
It's not
Maybe
bad.
I just had a bad experience.
Like,
I've had it once and I'm not
Out
gonna
of
get it
10,
again.
I'll give it like a 6.
Give it a 2.
Mm.
Have you had Popeyes mac and cheese?
It has mac and cheese.
Yeah, Popeyes got
know.
mac and cheese.
That shit hit.
See,
That shit hit, boy.
dang, hey, young nigga. That nigga Zion still out.
Yeah, that shit hit. Anybody have any like crazy like Thanksgiving stories?
Every Thanksgiving, my father and my sister get into an argument, and I love it. Over random stuff.
This year was the juice bar.
It wasn't the juice bar, wrong sister.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Was
it
it-
was about like, it was a woman's role in the kitchen is what the argument was about this year.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, my dad was like,
Oh, your pops is the Hispanic, right?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So my dad's Dominican, and every time we go over to the DR, all the women are cooking, cleaning, just tending to us. It's what we do in the family. And my dad was upset with my sister Raquel because she doesn't really cook, and my sister was like, I don't have time for that. I make reservations. You want to go someplace, just let me know. I'll make a reservation. And then
Okay.
he was like, you should know how to cook. And Raquel was like, I'm not saying I don't. It's just that I rather not. And then he was like, all women need to know how to cook. And Raquel's like, that's mad sexist. You know, you don't say that. Because my dad does most of the cooking now. Because my mom and my dad both work. But whenever they want food, I mean, they cook it. But mainly, it's my dad cooking nowadays. So they just got into a little argument, a little debate, I would say, about a woman's role in the kitchen.
Should all women know how to cook?
I think so, unfortunately.
Why do you think so?
But would you say that's?
Come back. Should all women know how to cook?
I feel yes.
Should all women know how to cook, Brody?
mm-hmm.
All right, Rose. Why should all women know how to cook?
What is your answer?
I'm the host.
No,
Should-
no. Aaron, should all women know how to cook?
Yeah.
Okay, we're in agreement.
Should all men know how to cook?
Yes.
I agree.
I can survive. I'll say that much. I can make some scrambled eggs. I can make some spaghetti.
Hey,
I can make some rice.
So I have a question
Mm-hmm.
because
And
like
then
when we
there's
talk about
YouTube.
cooking,
You can make rice.
you give that
How do you make rice?
it's not hard.
That's
yeah.
it?
Not really. There's steps, but I'm not finna get into all those steps.
it's not that deep.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's
It's,
really
not.
not
No,
crazy.
I'm just saying. Some people will turn on a rice cooker. Some people will get a pot. I just want to know where you fall.
Definitely, I know how to do both, but
Just
Yeah,
making
it ain't
sure.
nothing crazy.
Just making sure.
but why do you say you know how to survive? Is that not what cooking is? Like I feel like they go hand in hand.
No, because when people think of cooking, they think of like, I don't want to say basic shit, but like
I feel
if
like
someone,
it's name a dish, you can make it type.
yeah,
You know, and he
I
can
can't do
make
that.
a certain list of things.
Like
that
I have to
lists
go to
like 10
YouTube or
things.
like find like a manual or
That's
some
cooking.
shit. Yeah, but yes, a manual. No, because I feel like if you were to tell a woman, oh yeah,
Ooh.
I could cook, and then like
She
she's like,
Your,
oh
your cookbook.
yeah, like oh, can you make such and such for me? Then I pull up a YouTube video, then she is gonna be like, oh, you don't really know how to cook for real.
Whenever Shorty at the crib, you just pull up the hot pockets.
All right, I
Toasted
think,
strudels.
So personally, I would say I know how to cook, but if there's something I'm trying out for like the first time, there's no shame in getting a recipe. YouTube video is a little excessive, but I think so.
For a nigga that don't know how to cook,
Okay,
yeah,
I guess not. Maybe not. But I think if I see a recipe right in front of me and it has the ingredients and then what you do with them, that's sufficient. But I wouldn't say that's not knowing how to cook if you need a recipe every once in a while.
Yeah.
for everything.
Like
Everything I would say that's not knowing how to cook.
I just know how to make the stuff I like.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
you feel me? That I'm not gonna die.
That's why I
And
said survive.
I feel like they go hand in hand. But anywho, why should women know how to cook? Ladies first.
That's your boy right there, sir.
I'm saying. Go ahead, we're listening.
Okay.
Enlighten us.
My parents are very traditional, and that's just my mindset behind things. I think it is important to know how to cook, because whenever you have a family, if that's what you choose to have, I feel like it's just, to put it short, I trust myself in the kitchen. I don't really necessarily trust Good Buddy in the kitchen since he knows how to survive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like there are some things that, huh?
You haven't.
I did answer the question in part.
Can you answer it in total?
Can you answer the question?
I
Go ahead.
did.
You didn't answer the question.
Repeat the question, please.
Why should a woman know how to cook?
I feel like women should know how to cook because, one, women know how to cook better than men. I put
Not
that
true.
out there. Yeah,
Not true.
I digress.
My father knows how to cook better than my sister.
They know how to cook better than your mother.
Well, wait.
You know what's something I heard a while ago? It was name one good chef.
Name what?
Ramsay.
Wait, what?
Name a good chef.
Ramsay.
Yeah. Is it?
That's it.
I really don't know any other good.
Cause like
Rachel Ray is a good chef.
I forgot about her.
we need a who button over
Bobby
here, bro.
Flay. You remember Bobby Flay?
Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
Who's
that?
You don't know
You
who
know
Bobby Flay is?
It's a white boy.
You see him, you'll be like, oh, him. But yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
Isn't he that big guy with the fiery shirts?
Oh, no, that's Guy Fieri.
Oh, that's him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's the guy who looks like Green Goblin. yeah.
Wait,
You do.
I never saw that. But yeah.
Can you look up Rachel Ray? I forget what she looks like.
While he's looking that up,
I'm
so
thinking
yeah.
of Rachel Nichols. Yes, yeah.
Stop that. Continue. Why should women know how to cook? You said they're better cooks than.
They're better cooks than men, one. And two, I feel like just. I mean, that's what I've known all my life. I'm going to be honest.
It's just women cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And women being better cooks than men. The amount of times, like, I'll be like, yo,
Yes, sir.
Pops, like, we hungry. Yeah, that's Rachel Nichols.
You know her?
I seen the red hair, bro. That's that's Rachel Nichols.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? That's Rachel Nichols. Anytime we would ask my pops cook, it would just be spaghetti. I really haven't seen my pops make anything other than spaghetti, so you know.
Why should women know how to cook?
I mean, I feel everybody needs to know how to cook. Like, just
Why?
because we gotta eat.
There's most people who eat without cooking.
Yes, but I mean, I'll say this. My way of thinking is not like that. So whenever I grew up, it was like, you know how to cook, and eventually you may eat outside, but it's just always you gotta eat at home, you know.
It's a life skill. It really is a life skill. I mean, you got to know how to cook, and it doesn't have to be everything. It could just be some things, you know, like it doesn't have to be a big ass Thanksgiving size meal every time.
Right.
Just something.
You said the men should too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said the men should too. Yeah.
Dementia?
The men should.
Oh, the men should too. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say for the men?
I think men should.
Yeah. For the same reasons for the most part.
Aaron, you're not answering these questions. Why should a woman know how to cook?
He's the host. Remember?
I don't give a fuck.
Why should a woman know how to cook? A woman should know how to cook.
I don't
Simply because, damn,
think you answered the question, Aaron.
I haven't said anything, Rose.
Exactly. So
Can
why
I
should a
can I
woman
s-
know how to cook?
can I talk?
You
Giggity.
can. I'm happy you can. So answer the question.
Giggity.
It sounds a little crazy, but you know, F it. To some extent, gender roles are real, and to some extent, they should be followed.
I agree.
And
Thank God. Thank God when y'all said it.
if
I just didn't know how to say it. Appreciate
if
y'all.
a dude is gonna be doing the things that he's responsible for doing, vice versa.
Okay. What should a man know how to do? What should a man know how to do? Excuse me.
What should a man know how to do in regards to what? Just
So, in regards to gender roles, like stereotypical gender roles involve a woman cooking, cleaning. Also, I do think women need to know how to clean. Everyone needs to know how to clean because a lot of people don't know how to clean, which is baffling.
Scary.
It really
That's
is.
very, very
but
scary.
we're talking like in a household,
In a household.
right?
And in
Yeah.
general.
And
You
in
remember,
general.
remember
Yeah.
that video Bobby showed about no white folk
Shit
and
off.
taking a bath?
That shit was crazy.
That shit was fucking
That shit
disgusting.
was
No,
crazy.
literally, I had one of my coworkers yesterday. She came up to me because like she had asked me for help in the room with a patient. She found me after, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your help. I didn't brush my teeth this morning. I was so sorry. I was talking to your face with bad breath." I was like,
Did she have
I
bad
didn't-
breath?
I didn't smell it. I was like, I didn't smell it, but you know, it's all good. Don't worry about it. But the fact that like she felt the need to come and tell me that with her toothbrush and mini toothpaste in her hand, that's dirty as fuck to me. How you walk out your house with your breath smelling like shit?
I'd rather be late than not wash my.
Nah, dead
Like,
ass. And like
brush-
even before you go see a patient, take your ass in the bathroom and brush your teeth. How you gonna see a patient, talk in the patient face for an hour and a half, then come and find me
Oops.
and tell me, "Oops, sorry, thank you for putting up with my bad breath, ma'am. I didn't need to know that."
I'd
And she was
keep that to
white.
myself.
Like that's disgusting to me.
What was the question, Rose?
If women need to know how to cook, clean, etc., in regards to gender roles in a household, what are the gender roles that a man needs to abide by in a household?
All right.
Like, what are what things?
we
Give me
call it a
3.
spade, right? I feel like anything that requires like physical labor. So even something as simple as like throwing the trash out. You feel me? Like mowing the grass. You feel me? That's first. He has to be able to take care of us. We shouldn't have to like stress about the lights being on, you know. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay,
You want the first answer?
I do.
Go ahead, Walt.
I mean, first, what he said about the whatever it requires physical strength, I agree with that. Second, whenever you buy something and it needs assemble, you should be able to know how to handle whatever tool is needed.
Building shit, yeah. Should a
Yeah.
man know how to change a tire?
Yeah.
Okay.
1000%. Also, when it comes to assembly, let's say y'all are building something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're so macho and whatnot and ditch the directions?
Man,
Or do you
fuck all
keep
that
them?
shit. If I don't use directions, the shit ain't gonna get done.
It depends on what I'm building.
And it depends the price of it, cause like,
If it's expensive,
yeah,
you
Yeah.
damn right I'm using the
I'm using
directions.
instructions.
But if it's something I've built multiple times before, all right, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your answer?
The question was like the same way women have gender roles. What are the gender roles for men?
I feel like the gender roles for men are to provide, but like when I say provide, I mean in regards to like a family. Like a man should be able to go to work, make sure like bills are paid so that his family doesn't have to worry for anything. Like I'm not saying like each relationship is different, but I'm saying like as a man, you should want to know that you're working your ass off for your family to make sure they don't lack for anything. You know what I'm saying? So like whether it be rent, whether it be lights, whether it be groceries, like as a man, you need to make sure that all of that is addressed. I feel like that's first. Second is like know how to really put shit together like around the house, whether it's like I don't know, like in the movies and shit, white people they be like fixing the gutters, like doing all that shit around the house. Like as a man, I feel like it's common sense, but you should also have some sort of inkling on how to do that,
Right.
just in case the shit needs to get done. And then for me personally, I feel like the third thing is like being there, like being available emotionally, physically, like because I feel like for all of us, we've gotten used to like knowing Pops was there, but he wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
So for me personally, I feel like being emotionally available and physically available to my kids, like I feel like that's something I really want to focus on. Cause like there was plenty of times where I would want to like go to the park or go, hoop with my pops, and either he'll be at work or he'll be too tired coming home from work. You know what I'm saying? So being available is probably my third most important thing.
Okay. While we're here, we might as well go ahead and hit this segment while we're here. So, so for those who don't know, Bob is usually the one who will lay out the show for us, right? And we're gonna have a new segment, um, titled "As You Should," right? This segment will basically dig into popular stigmas that are going around, that are going around right now. All right, this week's stigma is what should a man/woman already have established before getting into a relationship. There are 5 entries today. I assume they're from women and males. I haven't read this yet, so I don't know. We're gonna read them and then we'll respond to them. All right. And if need be, we'll answer the question. All right. So the first one is a woman. She says, as a man, you should have self-esteem and self-awareness, right? He shouldn't want another person telling him who he is or what he should or should not be. He has to know that for himself. Getting into a relationship before knowing this, he will endanger himself because that girl can manipulate and try to control him. Agree? Disagree? Agree? Cool. Relationship with God. God is the firm foundation for healthy relationships, so everything starts with the relationship with him first. Agree? Disagree?
Yeah, I feel like that should have been first, but I agree.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
And the last one she put was non-negotiables. Knowing what he wants in a relationship will help set the groundwork for success. Healthy, balanced conversations will blossom from both parties knowing what they want and don't want early on. This helps prevent disappointment and heartache later. I had a dude at work tell me, I asked him a question kind of similar to what we're talking about. And he was basically like, you being a provider, all that's cool, yada, yada, yada. But if you don't basically have some non-negotiables, he didn't use that word, but a lot of times he was like, y'all, females be wondering why niggas be cheating. It's because he wanted some and he couldn't get it from shorty. So now he meets some other girl and she's giving him what he needed. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Next thing you know, y'all in the bed naked, right? That's how he words it, right?
That's a terrible way to word it.
But when you really think about it, like it was kind of making sense.
Mm.
I say all that to say, yeah, non-negotiables. Have them. We all agree.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Question:
What's good?
how does that make sense?
Which part?
I mean, if your girl isn't doing what you want or expect her to do, why not just leave the relationship instead of cheat? Because you said that made sense.
It made
What he said made sense, but the action as a whole didn't make sense because it's like black men don't cheat. I'm gonna just put that out there.
cap. Let's
Like,
go ahead. Let's stop that. It makes sense to me because like obviously we take the extreme cases aside. Nobody purposefully wants to cheat. Like I said, let's take the extreme cases aside. Okay? I can't take Zay serious at all.
He said nobody purposely wants to cheat. Is
How
it
do you accidentally cheat?
like
no,
doesn't-
like what I okay.
Nobody wakes
now
up
I
and
see-
Goes
now
into
I
a
see what y'all
relationship
saying.
like expecting to cheat. Is that
No,
what
it's
it
like
is?
nobody wakes up and be like, I'm a
cheat today.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it just
What a great
happens.
day
It
to
just
be cheating.
happens. It just happens.
It just happens.
It just happens.
So I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Because you said there's no like accidental. How do you feel about people that do it in not the right state of mind? Let that be mentally or just under any type of influence?
What about it? It's cheating.
Cheating is cheating regardless.
No,
It's just
I'm
like,
saying I'm going to the point that he said accidentally.
mhm.
I'm just asking
do I
if
view
like
that-
if someone that is like actually drunk to the point
That ain't no accident.
What
No.
is cheating? Because that definition is so broad.
I feel like it's very, very clear. Anything outside of our relationship.
Anything outside of the relationship?
If you are
I mean,
Oh, good shimmy.
mm.
You say anything outside of anything that
Any-
you want her doing, don't do it. Is that, or is it broader than that?
Would you say texting inappropriately is cheating? It depends how
cheating,
inappropriate
bro.
though. Yeah,
It's
Anything
cheating.
that you wouldn't want your partner to know about that you did with the opposite sex, shit, even the same sex,
at
depending
this
on who
rate,
you
yeah,
are.
I'm about to say the sex don't matter no more.
I guess so.
But yeah, that's
He was
cheating.
about to be out of there.
What was I answering? I forgot what I was answering.
Is cheating really
Yeah.
accidental?
Oh yeah.
The accidental part. No, like what I meant by that was like I said, I don't wake up like, man,
What a great day to be cheating.
you know what? I feel like fucking some other bitch. Like, and then I go out there and just fuck some other bitch. Like, no. A lot of times it just happens. That's what I meant when I said accidental. And then you realize like, damn, I'm in some shit right now. I really don't want to come out.
At what point do you realize, damn, I'm in some shit?
It depends. I
Like when you're in?
I think it's
Because you know,
by situation.
Bobby said he be having weak knees, so he just be falling in. You think it's like that? Or is it kind of like, damn, I think I like this bitch. Now I'm in too deep. It's like that.
I think it's different. So I don't know if he told this on the. Do you know what I'm about to reference? Okay, whatever.
Allegedly.
Um,
Damn, I don't even think that works. I feel like we just save it and we let him explain it.
what are we
I'm
talking
curious.
about?
I don't
Who are we
know.
talking about?
I don't know. Whatever you say. Was it
Speak your
something?
mind.
Was this something in relation to Bobby?
No,
What was it?
Tim.
With Bella?
Yeah,
He was on the pod. He talked about it
he
before.
talked about it on the
Yeah,
pod.
yeah.
I didn't know if he did or not.
He did.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, he did.
So let's
I
take-
thought you was talking about something with Bobby. I was gonna say let
Oh no,
him.
I wouldn't have.
What
yeah,
happened
no.
with Bella? What happened?
Bella
Allegedly.
was Bella was
so-
Tim's first girlfriend, and we went on a cruise. This was I think this was before we met you. Like I met you
Yeah,
in
for
like
sure.
July, August. This was back in like December because that's when we went on the cruise. It was
We
in
met 2023.
Yeah, this was 2020, December 2022.
Oh, so recent.
Yeah,
Continue.
this thing, we went on a cruise. He met a girl from New Orleans. You know, him being young, horny. They ain't do nothing, but like he was in a relationship with Bella, and he went and he was making out with this girl.
Yeah.
They ain't fuck or nothing, but it's like
They was playing some game, is what he said. They was playing some game. And
allegedly.
Allegedly. And then, yeah, they ended up making out or whatever. So, like, something like that, it hit him like, damn, okay, you know, I'm in some shit. But maybe somebody else, he probably wouldn't think he's in some shit until like, oh, hey, I'm pregnant.
Damn.
You feel me? It's like, so I feel like it's just different until you're like, oh, I'm in some shit.
You know what? I seen like an animation of like a baby being birthed. Let me explain.
Huh?
Just let me explain. I saw an animation of like a baby being birthed, like the way the baby's like in the body and it twists out and it comes out. Like I saw that, and somebody was like, y'all niggas is really willing to do this to women y'all have no intention of seeing a future with. And I thought to myself, and I was like, niggas really do this. Like niggas will see a female perfectly fine, want nothing to do with her other than the fuck, but he'll nut in her, leaving that 18-year commitment to be non-existent because he doesn't want to commit to her. Which is crazy.
We're getting off track, but I have a question, Rose. The dude is 1,000% at fault. He's an asshole for that, without a doubt.
What are we talking about?
But impregnating women,
Oh, yeah. It literally was this.
I don't want to see that.
No, it's not a video, nigga. It's this shit, this homework shit I was doing. But like, it literally showed like this, like just in an animation. That's what it was.
Okay.
That was it.
The dude is 100% at fault. Like, he's wrong. But where or what? Obviously, everybody's different. I understand that. But from the outside looking in, it seems like woman is easy now. I'm tripping, fellas.
The easy ones are easy.
Nah,
mean-
I genuinely feel like everybody's easy. If you apply the right pressure, what you say, tissue paper and water, I promise every single one of y'all.
Folding.
So I don't like.
I don't feel like that goes for everybody, but I feel like nowadays it is easier. I don't think it's easier. I think we're just like grown up now.
I feel like it's easier, bro.
Easier in comparison to what? When we were younger? Or back in the
not
day?
easier. I just feel like it's easy.
It's more accessible.
Overall,
Is that
I
what
just
you're
feel
trying
like
to
it's
say?
easy in general.
Have you always felt like this?
No.
But I'm saying, what are we comparing it to? When you were younger, or you're comparing it to somebody else's experience?
But
Like,
even when I look back on when I was younger, bro, I should be like 15 bodies deep, bro.
so you're saying it was harder back then, or it was just as easy?
I feel like it was easy. I just didn't know what to do.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I feel like we've grown into it. I feel like it's always been relatively easy. We just didn't know how to play the cards.
I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
I misunderstood you. But yeah. Where does this like sense of comfortability with being able to be intimate with guys so quickly come from?
Happened in the 80s. I am so serious. And I have a whole explanation for this, but I'll make it short. Whenever the 80s came around and women got more independent, they were able to have like corporate jobs and things, and they stopped having meaningful relationships with men. They didn't have time to invest in that. So
Wolf
hookup
of Wall
culture
Street.
became-
Wolf of Wall Street, Great Gatsby.
hookup culture became a thing, and then it was popularized in the 90s, and then it became, I guess, I don't know, mainstream
norm.
in the 2000s, 2010s. Dating apps came, so it was more accessible to everybody. And because women are still in this mentality that, oh yeah, we don't need no man, you know, we're independent, yada yada, we have our own careers, we can support ourselves. Being in a relationship, it takes time, it takes effort that they don't have, that they don't want to do. Ergo, they will just hook up with somebody. And if they want a kid, fuck it, let's cut the condom, you know? Things like that. That's the answer to your question.
That was a really, really good answer.
It was.
it started a little bit weird, But then
No, it did, because I was like, damn, the 80s. And then she said the 90s. I was like,
we're
damn,
getting
that's
somewhere.
like the crack epidemic. Niggas was on fucking, niggas was snorting white lines,
think
hooking
about
up and
it,
shit.
when you think of like family dynamics in the 70s, you see all these people, you know, all these, because in like the late, I think the late 60s was whenever women were able to vote. Like, we hadn't had that right for a long time. So slowly we got more independent till we hit the 80s and were able to have corporate jobs, and women weren't really even thinking about having kids no more. Because why am I going to have a kid if I'm making $1 million annually? Because that's just going to cut into my money. And why would I do that? You know?
And then women, like, when the ones that are independent, they're like, oh, I don't need a man. They just see a man as a pastime. They're like, okay, if I'm bored.
That is so true. And
Go
it
hit 'em
happens
up.
to a lot of guys. And that really sucks for them because they're over here investing their time and money and energy into some lady who, it really sucks. It really sucks.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like for most niggas, they are happy to be used as a pastime. I'm gonna keep it a million.
What'd you say?
I feel like most dudes, they're happy to be used as a pastime because it's like, that's cool.
Whenever you're emotionally
if there's
invested,
no attachment,
there's an attachment.
totally,
yes.
totally.
If there's
But
an
if
emotional attachment, it's different.
That's whenever.
But I feel like, say the example you gave, where like a woman, she's making $1 million. She's like, oh, she's independent. She doesn't need a nigga. Like, take that shit to now. Like, say, like, I'm trying to think of like a profession that isn't necessarily like frowned upon. I was
For men or women?
for a woman. I was gonna say like a lash tech or like a nail tech, but say like a hairdresser or like a stylist or something.
Okay.
Someone who does hair, and she does hair for like, you know, music artists like Sexy Red, Lotto, whatever. They pay her big bucks. You think, Gloria, you think she gonna look at a nigga and be like, oh yeah, I need you, I need to build a family with you, or she's gonna want to have a kid? No, she's gonna have niggas in her phone, you're on board, come through. I'm saying them niggas, they gonna know who she is. They gonna be like, shit, sure, I'm on the way. Let me know.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Okay, but like one of these people, let's say they get an emotional attachment, she's seeing them more than everyone else. Wouldn't it hurt whenever she's like, oh yeah, I don't want anything from you? Like, if Buddy tries to take it a step further.
Mm-hmm.
See,
If
I
he's
feel-
attached, yes.
Yeah, that's
It
what
I feel
I'm
like
saying.
It would hurt.
It would hurt, but it's like, why would you do that if you know like she's like that?
Well, I feel like
But I think that's what the difference between guys and girls. We would, even if it got to that point, we knew what we were signing up for.
Exactly. I feel like with women, they know, but they choose not. They choose to not
I
acknowledge
can
it.
change him.
that's insanity.
I can fix him.
Like, no.
And to the
No.
niggas that be like, oh, I could fix her.
Let's get back on track.
You gonna break yourself first, cuz.
You actually submitted something. Can you just go ahead and tell us, what do you think a man should have before?
I submitted something.
That's what it says right here.
Rose didn't submit anything.
Maybe it's a different Rose.
Probably is. What platform is this even on?
I don't know. I'm reading these through my notes.
Rose didn't
It just
submit
says
it.
Rose. That's why I assumed it was you.
Well, I appreciate that, but it wasn't me.
Oh, okay, cool. So this lady said a man should have, before getting into a serious relationship, that he should have.
Did he write my name so I read it, or did he just put Rose as in the
No,
person?
because the other people's names are listed as well.
okay, never mind.
Yeah. As a man, you should have emotional maturity and stability, the ability to manage emotions. We asked for 3 things. The ability to manage emotions, communicate effectively, and handle challenges constructively is crucial for a lasting relationship. Emotional maturity ensures he can navigate conflicts and support his partner through life's ups and downs. Financial stability or a clear plan, right? While he doesn't need to be wealthy, having a stable income, financial discipline, or a plan for his future shows responsibility. A strong sense of self, knowing his values,
1 to 15 of them. That's a lot of them.
goals. This is the last bullet point. A strong sense of self, knowing his values, goals, and identity ensures he enters a relationship as a whole individual, not relying on a partner to complete him.
That's a whole bucket list, bro.
It's a lot of bullshit.
I didn't write that.
I really do this shit.
Last one for the woman's side. This person said,
This hurts. That hurts her.
as a man, you should have sense of self-provision. I don't just mean financially. Emotional maturity / intelligence. I know women who can also be manipulative. It's not just the men all the time.
I
A
agree.
man, I should have proofread. Men need to have a strong sense of self so that can't happen. I see my brother go through hell with his wife because he just goes where the wind blows him. He doesn't even know what the fuck he wants half the time. Also, that comes with being the head. Stand solid in what you believe in, what your goals, strengths, and weaknesses. A lot of women ain't shit either. Rose, being the only woman here,
Yes.
3 things that a man should have before he gets in a serious relationship. And then we'll flip the table to the fellas.
Okay. I agree with the emotional maturity. I mean, I feel like if you can't handle your own emotions, you shouldn't be bringing that baggage onto somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Because why are you yelling at me if you gotta...
Sorry.
Don't pay him no mind.
Anyway, second, I think you need to be decently established, in the sense of, I don't care if you're staying at your mom's house, but just don't be going out every single day. I'm talking about, oh yeah, you got it. Like, don't go into a relationship broke, basically. And I'm saying that for both sides, because that just feels like the other person is being leached onto, like that's the only reason you got into the relationship is for financial gain. And I don't think that's right. Third, I feel like y'all need to be equally yoked.
Meaning?
Like religiously, I feel like you need to believe in the same thing. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Fellas, agree or disagree?
I agree. As a
with that.
man, you should just have your shit together before you try to make any commitments to anyone else, because you can't love nobody if you don't love yourself.
Amen.
And like trying to go out and devote time and energy to certain people when you don't even have your own shit together, that's
Makes sense.
that's
Wait,
crazy.
I have
to
a
me.
question for y'all. Do y'all date yourselves? Like, go out someplace by yourself and just enjoy your own presence?
No,
I didn't
I
know
do
it
that
was
shit.
called that.
It's called dating yourself.
I wouldn't call it dating myself. Like what you did, how you went out, like, and you just got something to eat.
That's just dating myself.
Yeah,
It's
no.
amazing.
Don't.
I've been dating myself for 22
I was about to
years.
say I've been dating myself from jump.
We in a great relationship.
Yeah, me staying in the crib, playing a game, sleeping. That sounds like a great fucking date to me.
Great date.
Yeah, I be going out. He got concerned one time because I went out to eat by myself, and he was like,
Are you
"Are
okay?
you okay?" I
Yeah.
was like, "I'm fine. I'm living life. I'm big chilling. I'm great." It was beautiful. I sat down. I got me a little. Yeah, it was great. Propped my
Yeah.
phone up, watched the movie.
I've never viewed it like that, but yeah, it happens.
Spend time with yourself. It's really therapeutic and it's wonderful because you're getting to know you and what you like, what you don't like.
It's been happening for.
I'm just saying, let it continue. Whenever you get into a relationship, or excuse me, you're already in a relationship, let it continue. Don't just stop dating yourself because you're in a relationship with someone else.
Oh nah, never that.
I'm saying, you're a priority. Yeah, I'm not getting. I'm very passionate about this topic. So
Why?
because I love me and I want other people to love themselves as much as I love me. That's it.
I guess.
Fellas, we flipped the table. This is so funny. I
was-
haven't even started
That
reading
was
it.
such out of pity.
Well, look at this. Look at this is the men's writing, right? Look at the women's.
Are the men short and concise and
Of
the women's very
course.
long and paragraph?
Of course.
The
But-
men's
And
is like
fuck it.
they bullet points and like that's it.
Because
You
niggas follow the
You think
prompt.
sometimes is it because women have unrealistic expectations?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
for it's the last one that got me because she was listing a whole like
Talking about the rose girl.
was it Rose?
Yeah, it was. The
No.
one who read a lot.
it that were like 3 bullet points.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Cause like
Yeah.
I guess she's trying to explain 3 main reasons, but she's going over
went through a
everything,
lot.
like-
yeah.
and you know in
Granted,
and
there's
if-
nothing
in-
wrong with that, but I see what
No,
you're
there's
saying.
nothing wrong with that. But if that's your basis, like, what is it gonna be whenever you're in a relationship? You know.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So for the fellas, so we also asked guys the same question, right? As a woman, before you get in a serious relationship, this first dude said that you should be able to control of emotions, right? Right. A woman that is patient and gentle, relationship with God, right? And goal oriented, having drive and not just sitting on her hands and actively doing something in their lives. Yay, nay,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yay. Cool. Fella number 2 said integrity, accountability, and empathy. His girlfriend watched a bunch of Kevin Samuels and took a sabbatical from being with anyone before meeting me. At least that's what she's told me. I trust her word. Those 3 things came out of her mouth and was a big conversation we had before becoming official. I love that woman to death. Cool. Last one I'll read. This person said emotional balance. A good man feeds off of your energy, and being able to have yourself emotionally centered can either pump bad or good energy into the relationship. Healing between how some men treat women nowadays and how society treats women. They go through a lot. The problem is some women bring their, this isn't a word,
What is it?
unmended. Unmended is not a word. What does autocorrect say?
I get it. Unmended, like unhealed trauma.
Something is not repaired.
Is that how you
Healed
spell
or
it?
improved?
Probably not.
Improved.
That's why I got a little
Unmended or
No, he's saying that your trauma isn't mended.
I just put it on
You're
Google.
not fixed.
I don't know how true that
So
is.
it is a word.
Maybe like unhealed trauma.
I learned something today.
Unmended?
Yeah.
Amended. Maybe he just spelled it wrong.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
thought you
he's
were trying to say
saying
amended.
no. He was saying the problem is some women bring their unmended trauma and hurt into a new relationship and hold a good man accountable for what a bad one did to them. And lastly, he said accountability. This seems to be a lot of women's kryptonite, being able to process how you treat your significant other without gaslighting him and being able to fully process when you are wrong. Fellas, we'll start with you, Zay. What should a woman... What should a woman already have established before getting into a serious relationship?
Her shit together.
What is her shit?
Her shit includes, but is not limited to, emotional intelligence.
What does that mean?
Just being aware of her emotions and not just living by them. Like being able to keep shit in check and not just fly off the handle. Like there's some women who are like they'll see something they don't like and then they'll just shut down. Or there's some women, or they'll just lash out. Like being able to communicate and verbally express what's going on, that's something that is definitely needed. What else? Having this shit together, being emotionally in check. Having a goal. I guess like if you're a woman and you're looking to get into a relationship before you know what the fuck you're gonna do with your life in terms of school or a career, that's a problem. Because all that gives is gold digger. All that gives is, oh, I just want a man to provide. All that gives is, oh, like, I'm just going to use a man to get what I want. That's what that gives.
I got a question. It's my job to challenge your points, right?
Is
What
it?
if, yeah, it is.
It's not answering questions though.
Oh my God.
Head tap, bitch.
If if a woman approaches you, right? She shows interest, whatever, and you start getting to know shorty, and she makes it very, very clear, I'm with you just for financial gain. I ain't got no goals.
Then that if she lets you know,
is that a problem?
that's not a problem.
For some men, it isn't.
For some men it is, yes, but that's only if you take on that challenge. If a woman lets you know that up front, okay, cool. That's not
what
for
you
me.
choose to do is what you choose to do.
Yeah.
It might be a
As a-
problem, but it's different. It being a problem you're not aware of, or something you're accepting before the relationship even starts.
Exactly.
Okay.
It would be different if y'all 6 months in, you like, babe, you know what's going on with school. Oh yeah, I'm just looking for you to be a provider. That would be a fucking problem. But if she lets you know off rip, listen, you know what I'm saying, I don't really have anything planned in terms of like school or career wise, but I'm just looking really for someone to be with me until I figure that shit out. That's the nice way of saying, listen, I'm just trying to be a leech, but at the same time, it's like, all right, cool. You can't falter because she lets you know off rip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Rose?
So what if halfway through the or not even halfway, excuse me, like 6 months into the relationship, y'all are, but he's like, okay, I changed my mind. I need you to start doing something with your life. Like this is too much, and I don't know what I signed on for.
It's his fault.
It's his fault.
What's your question?
Her question was, what if a woman tells him that up front and then
Later on
he's
in the
like, okay,
relationship,
cool. But 6 months later into the relationship, he's like, nah, this ain't gonna work for me. I'm gonna need you to like step up and do something. Well, sir, that's on you. You can't, like, in his mind, he was like, oh, I could change her. I could fix her. She'll see how hard I work and then she'll want to work. No, nigga. She looking at you like a fucking paycheck.
because you work so hard.
Like, she looking at you like a stimmy.
I don't think he's in the wrong for that though.
It's not that he in the wrong, but it's like, okay, that's your fault. Like, you can't, somebody can't tell you, hey, listen, this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm going to give you. And then 6 months later, you can't ask them to change that up when you knew what it was when they told you.
They actually let you know though.
Wait, so then what's the difference with like
That and
you
just
meet some
happening.
girl and she's like, yeah, my communication is shit and I'm not patient. And then 6 months into it, hey babe, I need you to be more patient and
Communicate
to
with me
relax.
more?
Yeah, like talk to me.
That's dumb as fuck. That's
But
like
I'm
talking
saying-
to a wall.
But it's the same situation, is it not?
It is the same situation, but it's not okay regardless. If a woman tells you up front, hey, listen, I'm a shit communicator and my attitude is terrible, cool, you have a great day. If a man chooses to take that challenge on willingly, deal with the consequences of your fucking actions, because that's exactly what the fuck is going to happen.
I mean,
I can deal with my consequences,
that
but
like-
still let you know that I'm not a fan.
Yeah, you can let me know you're not a
And I
fan, but I
think-
let you know what it was when you signed up. So why are you asking me to change shit now when this was the expectation I gave you going
What's the
in?
difference?
That is true, but I think like before you ask your question, I think he has a right to ask, at least putting his like what's on his mind out there, so she knows she's not in the dark about whatever.
How
you know?
he feels?
Yeah. Now I will say he did sign himself up for that, and that is her argument. Like, yo, you know, I told you from the jump, this is what I do, and it's his choice if he wants to continue to deal with it or leave. I will say that.
I guess my perspective of what I'm saying is like, he tells her this and she's like, no, I'm not changing. And now he's in a bind because he's trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Sir, this is what you knew what it was from the jump. That's the perspective I'm coming from. Like, he brings it to her attention. Hey, you know, I feel like we need to talk more, communicate more. And she's like, yeah, okay.
that shit is like the small letter of the contract though. That
Yeah,
shit
it's like
might
the
never-
fine print.
Like might never happen, but whenever it happens, you were.
I feel like a good
You are
example
aware.
of this is 50 Shades of Grey.
Hmm?
I feel like that's a good example
Okay.
of this.
I haven't watched that movie. Is it a good movie?
It's actually a book too, but you know, it's fine.
It's a very horny book.
Corny?
Horny.
It's a romance novel. Of course it is.
All romance novels are like that?
Not all of
Not
them,
all.
but that particular one.
Did you read it?
I watched it.
Oh, is it worth it?
No.
No.
To sum it up, give you a short version. Buddy meets this girl, right? How they met it really ain't important. They obviously into each other, right? They start pursuing each other. Fast forward, he ends up telling her that, like,
He's a dom. This is what he does.
yeah,
Get with it or get left.
pretty much. And she agrees to it. And when she actually realized what was going on, she wasn't always a fan. But he had told her from the jump what it was. Her telling him, "Hey, bro, this ain't it."
Like,
She
he's
said
like,
it's too much.
he's like, I'm gonna put a ball and gag in your mouth. I'm gonna drag you around like a
way
It
dog.
more
was,
than that, babe.
yeah.
I'm just giving you an example.
Mhm.
I can imagine it was more than that. But him telling her that, she's like, I don't know about that one, fella. Now it's kind of like,
Well, she did have a contract, and she had to like mark off all the stuff that she was okay with and what she wasn't okay with. Now, I will say she.
Wait.
He
Wait.
never adjust the contract.
Yeah.
Wait. He gave her a contract. He literally laid out everything that could happen.
The only reason he did that, well, I believe she's the one who wanted the contract, right?
Yes. And also,
Normally he don't do that.
You're telling me she wanted a contract?
no, wait. I think he was the one who has that, just so like the parameters are laid and he doesn't get trapped in a sticky situation.
And the adjustments is what he normally doesn't
The adjustments, what he doesn't do.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So a contract was made regardless. Everything was laid out in the contract. All the
What he could
stipulations,
potentially do, yes.
everything was laid out. And she was like, okay, cool. Signed on the dotted line. Then when that shit comes to pass, she's like, whoa.
She was
Yeah.
hesitant from the jump, but because she was like, oh, I'm into new experiences, let me try things.
It's a dumb bitch. That's what that is. Anyways,
It's
like,
a happy ending.
regardless, she's still, this is a dumb bitch.
There's
I've only
literally,
seen the
like,
first one.
oh, there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them.
Okay.
She's had to deal with this contract for 3 movies.
You gotta watch it or read it. Actually, no, fuck it.
Just spoil the damn. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
I'm sorry, I'm not a spoiler.
Treyway. You.
Literally, one of the scenes, it's like super funny to me when he gives her the tour of his house, right? And he's like, "Yeah, we not gonna sleep in the same bed together or whatever." And she's like, "I don't want to do. I want to sleep next to you. Like, the fuck is you talking about?" He's like, "Ah, you saying that now? Watch. One day you gonna come in here crying, and then we gonna see what you talking about." End of the movie, shorty walk in that bed crying. Got them covers real comfortable, and it hits her like, "Damn, here we are." Yeah,
I'm so confused. Like, she said she wants to sleep in the same bed as
Because
him.
like he was saying that she's gonna catch feelings, and he was like, "That's why we're sleeping in separate beds. This is purely physical."
Mhm.
And then she
At
was
the
like,
end of the
"No,
movie,
yeah,
she
that's
was-
fine, that's fine." And then at the end of the movie, she was over there saying, "Oh yeah, can we sleep in the same bed?"
Yeah, like I said, dumb bitch. Like, everything was in the contract, all the stipulations. He
At the
even
end-
warns you, yet to no avail.
So spoiler alert: at the end, they end up like happily together. They have a kid and everything, but like he ditches a contract and he is just with her because he loves her. And like all the other subs that he's had in the past, they're like all upset with her because they're like, "Oh my god, what is so special about her that she wants to like?"
I hate happy
No.
endings.
I want to watch the rest.
I
It's
hate.
really good.
I
Actually,
hate
it's really good.
happy endings.
You seen them already?
That shit disappointing.
If you do watch it, bro, watch it with her. Cause I'm not watching it by myself. I'm watching it with shorty.
I kid you not, there was literally a story on TikTok that I sent Rose. You remember that shit I sent you? There was literally a story like this on TikTok.
It was like real life.
It was
Yes.
like this, yeah.
Like, this dude, he had a whole like trafficking thing going on. He literally went to jail for it. But this girl, like, I'm literally scrolling on my For You page. She pops up. First thing she says that comes out her mouth. Mind you, this is my first impression of this lady. Next day, it was throat training. Mind
Wait,
you, this was part 2. So she went. Part 1 was literally how she met this nigga. How she's a single mom. You know, this nigga came into the club, served him a couple times. Then he was like, "Oh, you know, let me take you home." This and that. Like, they built a rapport. He bought her an apartment. Started taking care of her kid. Whole shit.
And he's staying at the apartment with them, like he moves in.
Yeah, like moves in with him. You know, she's thinking, "Oh shit, this like I had the
What's the
jackpot. This
time
is
frame
dream."
on this?
This is like from her meeting him to moving in, maybe a month. Maybe a month.
Y'all
Then
not
she's
easy?
like,
Y'all not easy. My fault. Go ahead, Zay.
then wait.
Pause. No. Let me speak on that before we continue. If someone
Why are you
comes up
trying
to
to defend that?
she is a
1
single-
month.
Cállate, por favor.
Yeah, but that do.
Hold on. What do you say right here?
If she is,
Hold on, let me find it, Rose.
She is a single mother and
You
she is
are
working
a
at a bar.
bitch, nigga.
And
Accountability.
She
This
is
seems to be a lot of women's
Aaron,
kryptonite.
I'm about to
my
mute
fault.
you. Oh my gosh, which mic is yours?
You
It's
are
The
a
fourth
bitch.
one.
Where's
No,
Kevin
that's
Samuel when
mine.
you need him?
Anyway,
You are a
Where's
bitch
Uncle Kevin when you need him?
long story short, she is a single mother, and she is working at a bar to support her kid. I don't know where she's staying at right now, but Buddy is coming in here. He's good looking, and he is offering her an apartment. Personally, if I were in that situation, the only reason I would say yes is only because I need to provide for my kid. Now, all the other shit that followed, no.
I get that, but wouldn't you think
What do you
how
have to say?
worth it is it to get an apartment
That's a
and
problem.
create some type
No.
some
All
type
I'm
of
saying-
trauma for your kid
That
while
is
doing
true.
it?
The thing is that I'm saying that for
For that case in specific?
No, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I
Mm.
don't know. I didn't really watch the first part, and it's been a minute since I've seen the video. All I'm saying is that maybe the reason why she did this over the course of a month was because she wanted to put a stable roof over her kid's head. That's all I'm saying.
That's cool. To each its own.
To each their own.
What's up, Zay?
Continue.
Finish your story.
Regardless,
Yes. Throat training. Continue.
third train was crazy. That's the first impression I got. So, yeah, he moves in. They start, doing shit. He lets her know, listen, this is what I'm on. This is what we doing. Cool.
It was like some weird stuff.
It was like literally the 50 Shades of Grey shit.
Oh,
He let her
okay,
know,
okay.
like,
It was-
I'm on some real kinky shit. So that's the thing. He would take her from the apartment, bring her to this like house that had like multiple bedrooms, and whatever they would do the business there. And then I guess in the second part, she got nosy and she started exploring, or like people started like coming in to the room.
He took her to that club.
It wasn't a club. It was like a place he owned where he had like different people coming in and out. It was like a house.
Place.
Mhm. It was like a house he had for all his little like subs, and different people with different kinks would come in, go to a room for like this certain kink, do what they do, leave.
You know how much bread you would make?
Yes. And he made that's why he was able to buy her an apartment after a month.
Bro, you know how much. Continue.
Long story short,
Sounding kind of easy, Aaron. Easy there.
It's cool.
Okay, continue.
listen,
Like I
man,
said, there's between me and
Listen,
y'all.
man,
I know
you-
what I'm signing up for. Shit. Fuck is y'all talking about?
listen,
Nigga?
you could buy me an apartment.
Oh God. I mean, what?
I'm
be
going.
tweaking. Anywho, continue.
Long story short, she's like, oh, I'm not really into all that really like whacked out kinky shit. He's like, okay, cool. He goes out, he disappears. One of the other women that was in the facility, because like each room had its own like women for whatever kink it was. One of the other ones, she was like, oh,
he on some.
yes.
Oh, that's
yes.
what's up. That's lit though.
No,
It's really a business. Like,
it is, but let me finish.
Trafficking.
That's literally what it is.
but
Yeah,
it's cool though.
No,
It's a bad business, Aaron.
it's a very bad business.
That make a lot of money though.
Go ask Diddy about it.
I'm good.
That's my resident about it. He traffics
You're who?
people. My resident.
When she was
We
an
talked
RA
about
at,
this.
at University of Arizona.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the other women, she's like, oh, like she confronts Shorty, and Shorty's like, yo, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Old girl fills her in. Now Shorty's like, oh, what the fuck is happening? They both wait for dude to come back because he'll go on like 3-4 day business trips, probably to other states to go pimp his other hoes out. He comes back. She confronts him. She's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Then the other bitch pops up. He's like, you go in the room. This, like the girl that was on my feet, he tells her, you go in the room. The other bitch, all you hear is a slap. He yells, she leaves. That's it.
That's what
That's
happened
it.
in 50 Shades. Oh my gosh. So
Like he put that other bitch in her place, forced her to leave. Homegirl he sent to the bedroom, the main character in our story, she's freaked the fuck out. Now she involves police. Cut gets arrested.
she lives happily ever after in that apartment he got her.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck she would stay there. I'll get whatever bread I can and dip the fuck out.
Same.
Change my name. Real rap.
Anyway, in 50 Shades, that's what happened. One of the subs tried to attack Anastasia, I think her name was, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he literally, like a dog, says, down. And the girl got down and stopped. And that was it.
Every person I've
Actually, we're
met.
putting it on the list. We're watching the movies. Thank you, Aaron, for that wonderful idea. It's a great fucking movie. Or actually, movies. I think there's 3.
Every female I know that is named Anastasia, like, I don't want to say she's weird, but you could tell she's into some real crazy shit.
My first crush was named Anastasia.
She looked good, but you could tell she was into some like crazy shit. No,
She was
The
black.
movie? Oh.
She was mixed.
Oh, okay. That
They're
makes more
typically
sense.
mixed. They're typically mixed. I kid you not.
I say a black and a
They're mixed. They're either mixed of Hispanic origin or some like what's the word? Not Latin, but like Hispanic European country, like
Italian,
like some
Russian?
shit like that,
No,
like
just
Greek,
black and white.
Italian. Yeah, typically.
Her name was Anastasia Lee.
Her last name was Lee, so she was mixed. She was Asian. Is that racist?
That's so racist.
That's not. No, it's not.
That's racist.
No, it's not.
That's racist.
No, it's not.
That's racist.
I guarantee
No
you,
comment.
if I didn't know Walt, I would have assumed his like in some portion of his name because you know Hispanics have typically long names.
Damn, babe. That's crazy.
That's not.
After I just said black and white. What the fuck?
Just listen. Let me explain. At some point, stop laughing. Let me finish my fucking point. At some point, if I didn't know Walt's name, I would have thought one of his names was like Santiago or some shit.
She's just making it worse.
And I feel like that's relatively close because is your last name Reyes Sanchez or Sanchez Reyes?
Reyes Sanchez.
It's Reyes Sanchez. Okay, so it's RS. Okay.
Oh shit.
Don't fucking mute my mic.
Oh shit. That nigga said, "Oh, she's Asian." That's crazy.
I mean, to be fair, you know, the first league game we had, I was riding with Aaron to the game. Aaron like, I got in. I was like, "Yo, what's good?" We were with X, and like the first thing he said, he was like, "Just to get this shit straight, you Mexican, your name is Jose, right?"
I was trolling.
That's a genuine question.
I was trolling.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
I had to break the ice.
With racism,
It broke it. He here, so it obviously worked.
it does.
Oh
Very effectively.
man, that nigga said so. She's
If
Asian.
someone came up to you in the same manner I'm talking about, so what? Your name's Tyrone,
but
Jaquan
I don't care.
That's the thing. Like anytime people look at me, they're like, they don't see me as any other name. Like I've asked people, they're like, once I tell them my name, they're like, oh, I can see that. Like I've never no. I've never taken it as racist, but like I've never been called another name outside of my own.
Do you know?
Like nobody has ever thought of me like a Tyler or a Tyrone or a Daquan. Like none of that shit. Nigga, I'm me. I am Isaiah.
Did I ever tell you the time, like whenever we first started dating, my friend, you know Madiba, right? He called me and I was like, I'm dating this guy, yada yada. Then he was like, let me guess his name, Isaiah. And I was like, that is so strange. That's his name, and it blew my mind. Oh my gosh! Wow. I guess why not?
Won't he do it? Tell him. It's like.
Yes, he will. All right. What's on the list?
Have you been called another name, Aaron? Like, has anybody
Yes.
mistook you for like another name,
like
or they thought your
Martin
name was something
Lawrence
else?
or-
Dwayne, no.
Yeah, I get that bullshit.
What?
The whole Martin Lawrence bullshit. But,
Also,
you about to say something off the wall.
Sorry,
I
Martin
am.
Lawrence.
We gonna end the show right now.
No. Wait, Aaron, I have a wonderful idea for you, and I think that it really works with your musical background.
Anywho,
No.
let's talk about
Wait.
basketball
Aaron.
for like
Aaron.
so we can go home.
Wait. Question.
Aaron.
I have a question.
I
No.
wanna
I
talk
have a
about
question.
basketball.
Who the fuck is that?
I want to talk about basketball.
Show it to Walter. I think it's the head shape for me.
I think
It is.
so
It
too.
is.
Can we talk about basketball?
Like they look
And it's the
alike.
cut.
I have a
I
question.
want to talk about basketball.
Okay,
Just
this is my
one
last
You got a
question.
jacket, like a leather jacket.
Could you see me as a Malcolm?
Let me see, Rose.
No.
I can see it.
As a
Can
Malcolm?
you be this for Halloween?
I have to have my glasses on.
No,
With
Aaron,
your
I
glasses,
seriously out of
yes.
love,
With my
okay?
glasses, yeah.
I
Okay.
really think you could pull it off. It's a great song too. It's "Party All the Time" by Eddie Murphy. He made one album for a bet with Richard Pryor, $100,000. He said, "I bet you can't even make a musical album without comedy." And this shit slaps. Just this one song though, and I think you could pull it off, Aaron. Everything.
And you pull up to the party with the guitar and shit.
No, only vocals and drumsticks. Don't you drum? I think everyone does, right? Aaron, we'll talk about it later. Let's continue.
Niggas wonder why they spend holidays alone.
You are a bitch
Let's
nigga.
talk hoop for like 15 minutes, bro, and go home.
Aaron, what do you want for Christmas?
For y'all to leave me alone.
Friends.
Fuck y'all, man.
So, leather jacket. I see. Okay.
The last time we filmed, the Cavs were undefeated. They lost to the Celtics, like they said.
They lost 2 out of the last 3, and you know 2 of those games were to the Hawks, whose only 2 wins have come against
Yeah.
the Wizards, who are 2-15.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you.
Love
The
that
league
game.
is so random sometimes.
Y'all
like,
wonder why I like college basketball more than this shit.
No, bro.
That's the type
they
of
don't
shit-
play back to backs. They don't travel to 5 cities in 4 nights. It doesn't happen. You feel me? So it's okay. Things like that are gonna happen in the league. It's okay. As we currently stand, it's pretty much the same. In the East, I'll give y'all top 6. Cleveland, Boston, Orlando, New York, Milwaukee, and Atlanta. Orlando is number 3, bro. They got 15-8 right now.
Orlando like that.
I haven't been watching them.
Orlando like that. And this is without Paolo.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Milwaukee was second to last
yeah.
or third to last.
Bro,
when we
they're
talked about it.
9-1 in the last 10 games.
They figured it out.
I mean, you gotta see how much it lasts. But
Yeah. If they could,
but right now they're
if-
looking good.
if by I want to say Christmas, they're over 500, then yeah, they figured it out.
I mean, well, you're saying wait.
You know,
until- okay,
you want,
yeah,
you
yeah,
wanna. I wanna have a hot take right now.
yeah.
Then
A hot
we
take
walk-
about who?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay.
If they're 3-1 on a series, I'm gonna put all my money on the other team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They have Doc Rivers as their head coach. They can't finish it.
Bro, Milwaukee got they're gonna have a good year this year. I'm telling y'all. We don't need to talk about them. In the West, I read y'all the 6. I'm gonna just read y'all the 10 because it's shit.
Anthony
Yeah, I'll just
Davis
read y'all the
just
10.
wake fuck up.
OKC, Houston, Dallas, Memphis, Clippers, Phoenix, Golden State, Denver, Lakers, Spurs.
Lakers are 14th.
9.
Lakers are 9.
Oh, you read the top 10. So you said OKC,
OKC,
Dallas.
Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Dallas,
Okay.
Memphis,
Okay.
Clippers,
Okay.
Phoenix,
Okay.
Golden State,
Okay.
Denver,
Okay.
Lakers, Spurs.
Are the Suns still looking
Damn,
scary?
Golden State dropped a lot. But
Are the Suns still looking scary? The Phoenix
I ain't
Suns.
gonna lie. Obviously, I want Kai in there, but Phoenix, bro. I got Phoenix coming out.
of what? The West?
Like that?
Come on, bro.
It's either them or Kai.
No.
Who gonna come out?
OKC, nigga. Why not?
How does OKC guard Phoenix? Forget Dallas. OKC could beat Dallas, but how does OKC beat Phoenix?
The same way the Timberwolves did. What did the Timberwolves do to OKC? The Timberwolves, what they did was they completely took Devin Booker out of the game. And I want to say they forced KD to beat you 1-on-1.
Mind you, Brad wasn't playing.
Brad didn't play that series. Even if he plays, I don't think he's going to make that much of a difference, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to make that much of a difference. He's old. He's washed.
Who?
Brad Beal.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like same shit happens.
I don't think it's gonna be that clutch.
Yeah, I don't.
Like
I
he's
think
gonna hoop, but
in a 7-game series, I feel like OKC beats them in 5, max 6. I don't see it going to 7. And let me tell you why. Who the fuck is going to check Shea? Who's going to check J-Dub?
Nobody.
Who can match up with J-Dub?
I like that matchup with him and Book though. I like the matchup.
It's a good matchup, yes, but I feel like if you had to bank on one of them, I'd bank on J-Dub only because he plays both
I
ends.
think on book.
Fair enough. If I needed one of them to get a stop on the other, I'm banking on J-Dub.
Oh,
to
for
get
sure.
to get a stop on D-Book.
Yeah, I can agree to that. But
Point guards, Shea wins that matchup. Shea versus Tyus Jones. Like, come on, man.
I got Iguodala. Oh, my
All
fault.
right. But honestly, I think what's going to happen because, one, OKC's dealing with injuries. Caruso hasn't played that much.
And then Chet, obviously.
And then Chet's still out. When they're healthy, I think Caruso comes off the bench still. So at the 2, we're going to have Lou Dort. They probably going to put Lou Dort on D-Book. They probably going to put J-Dub on KD. Now, you can't stop KD. Can you slow him down? I think you can. J-Dub by himself? No. But I feel like with Chet roaming and Hartenstein just playing the paint, I feel like y'all be fine. I don't think you put Chet on KD straight up because KD frying him. But I feel like with a starting
Eventually,
lineup,
yes. But right now,
yeah, right now,
off the
hell
bat,
no. But I feel like with a starting lineup of Shea, Lou Dort, J-Dub, Chet, and Hartenstein, with Caruso, Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins, who else? Duke Dennis, and then I'm forgetting.
Cason.
I say Cason. And then there's one more person. It's the lefty, light skin with the fro. Him, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing one other person, but
Who's the backup big for Phoenix?
I don't know. Because I know Nurk versus Hartenstein, respectfully, I'm giving that to Hartenstein.
I think the reason I think Phoenix will win is simply due to
Experience.
more like X's and O's, spacing. I really do feel like if you like Phoenix, you can't. I mean, if you choose to send help to whoever, I feel
Mason
like their
Plumlee.
spacing is for real. Okay,
He's one of them.
I feel like there's Phoenix spacing is so good that like there's not really. I really feel like that.
Is it really? Because outside of KD,
What happens if they choose to go small and they go like Tyus, Grayson Allen, D Book, KD?
put KD at the 5? Or who's at the 5? Nurkic still?
Oh yeah, KD at the 5 and I forgot Brad.
I feel like they still match up pretty well. You just leave Chet in the game. And you bring out Caruso. You got Shea, Caruso, Lou Dort, J-Dub, and Chet.
That is actually a good lineup.
I think outside of
I
D-Book,
don't know then.
Beal, and KD, who else are their shooters?
Grayson.
He hasn't been on all year. Look at his percentages in this year.
He ain't been getting as much burn. Come April.
I wonder why. He doesn't play fucking defense.
I mean, I don't even.
It's Coach Bud. Bud is a defensive coach. If you're not playing defense, why the fuck are you out there? Yeah. I think they rookie, the big man from Virginia, he shoot kind of funny, the light-skinned kid.
Yes.
I think him, if he continues shooting the way he does, I think they stand a chance. But even then, I don't think that's sustainable. I don't think it's sustainable, especially now with the injuries they're having.
That's OKC. Houston is number 2.
That is a surprise, but it's not a
early,
surprise.
But it is still kind of surprising to me.
I feel like we've seen it before with the Celtics. He did the same shit with Ime did the same shit with the Celtics.
Yeah.
And now considering all these niggas is young, all these niggas is really hungry, and all these niggas really get after it.
Speaking of young niggas, did y'all see Jalen Green's dunk? I think it was like
In
last
Chicago?
week. Was it in Chicago? From like the third hash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Where he dunked on the big
you
dude.
see that, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Was that like that bad?
Bro,
The one where he jumped off too.
No. Oh, I haven't seen that one.
There was one. He was in Chicago. He jumped off too, and he put a nigga in the rim.
Nah, the one I saw, he jumped off of one from like the third hash.
Oh shit.
And like, it was supposed to be a contact dunk, but Buddy like moved out the way. He's from the third hash, bro. That shit was crazy. And then Dallas, are we surprised really?
About Dallas being what 3?
Yeah.
Honestly,
A little bit.
I am, but again, it's kind of like I'm not, because Dallas made the finals. They're not a bad team. what I am surprised with is how poorly Luka's been playing
Bro, you saw they went like on a fucking 5-game winning streak.
without him.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
Luka,
not shocked about that.
like granted, Luka is a generational player, but I feel like his flopping and lack of defense is what's gonna like ultimately kill him. I genuinely believe that. Him whining about every call, because what the Mavericks started doing was like, I guess ABC here in DFW, they're getting a separate channel where you could watch Mav games locally.
Is that what that Mavs TV thing is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So-
like 70 out of the 82.
Exactly.
Something like
So like I was watching
That's
the game last night as well as the one that was on TNT, and
My boy, me and you both.
yeah, you see me. I ain't gonna lie, I was
Back and forth.
back and forth, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like Luka's antics really tune me out of the game of basketball. Cause it's like, this is a great fucking player. And honestly, I watch Mav games for the good players. For him, for Kyrie, they were playing against Memphis. I watched it for Ja. And to see him complain after a step back contested 3, all them niggas is sprinting back, trying to get back on defense because he was the top man. He was supposed to get back.
First one.
Instead, that nigga turn around looking at the ref. I switched the game, bro. I couldn't watch that. And on top of that, this nigga Ja talking about something he not dunking no more because he trying to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not
though.
mad at it, but it's still fuck you. Because that's the whole reason I still tune into the games. Do you know how many times I wanted to see that nigga try and dunk on Gafford? If he did that, he'll probably be out for another
He
3
can catch
weeks.
him?
I think so. The nigga called Wemby. He called Wemby, bro.
I don't think it's even a question, bro.
When we're
like,
going to a game.
We could go.
It gotta be a good one.
Yeah.
No bullshit. I was looking at Christmas.
Who they play on Christmas?
Uh,
Is it Phoenix? It better be Phoenix.
I don't remember.
It can't be Boston.
It was a good one. Here we go. Minnesota.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. How much are the
Paying that bitch
tickets?
Early.
Early, how early? Oh, yeah, it's early. I don't even think niggas be awake to open presents yet.
That's what?
I don't think so. We'll
Are
see.
you serious?
I mean,
I wake up at like 6 a.m. on Christmas.
For fucking what?
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Presents, get time with the fam. Leave, go to the game. Come
y'all
back.
didn't stay up till
No, my
midnight and
family,
open
we
them?
don't open presents till the nighttime when everyone gets there. We do activities. I think this year we're running a 5K, and then we get breakfast or we make breakfast at the house. And then
Are you going with them?
next year he's coming.
Do you do like your
We'll see.
family is like a turkey trot family?
Oh what?
The turkey trot?
Oh fuck no!
Oh.
No, this is our first year doing the 5K. We normally do like some type of family activity. Like we do basketball a lot. We do kickball, because we're all decently athletic and we like to compete. So yeah, and I don't even know why we're doing the 5K this year. I think my sister wanted to do it, so why not? It's up the street.
What seats you want me to look at? But mind you, it's
Christmas.
early though. Yeah, I know it's Christmas, but it also is early. I'll give you an estimate.
Is it more than 250?
Nosebleed right now is like at 80.
That's not bad.
Section below is I have it at 2 tickets. Section below is at is at 275,
That again is not bad.
and then section below that.
Have you ever go to a game and like whenever you're like in the nosebleeds, you see a spot down there and you just go?
Yeah.
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 Section the first section is at 450.
The first section.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still early.
This one?
Yeah.
That's not bad. But really, I don't need to be that close. It's Christmas. Bill, how much this shit up here?
That was the 2.
We just get good tickets to a decent game.
Yeah, that's the
Why
250.
they gotta be a bad tickets to a good game?
On Christmas,
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I'm dead ass. I'm so serious.
I like spending the holidays alone.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna shoot you with John Morant's gun.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I would drive to Princeton, drag you out your house.
You'll try. You'll try.
We're gonna hog tie you.
These YNs, man.
Decisive shagging.
Anybody got any?
Hey, motherfucker.
Anybody have any last remarks?
I won't be in town for this, so y'all have fun.
So how'd you ask
Why
us
would
if we're gonna go to?
No, I wanted to go to a game. Y'all said Christmas. I was just saying any game.
That fuck nigga hit that shit, fucking
We
bitch.
appreciate y'all for tuning into the show.
Roll Tide. Oh,
Yeah, let's get
Ayo.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the pod. And yeah, we out.